I love the names on this team. They have Sixto Sanchez, and they have my favorite name probably in baseball right now, Jazz Chisholm.
Showing emotion in baseball is terrible and should never be in the game.
It's weird how the dynamic works between sports.
But to win a championship, not only do you need great players on the court, but you need good chemistry, which takes time to develop.
Justin Fields is a all-time talent.
Corey Perry will give some veteran presence to the Canadians.
I feel like Luka will take that next step, and if he can get a three ball consistently around 35%, I feel like they could become a contender.
We can make jokes about you not being in the Super Bowl for 20-something years, but...
What's up, everyone? This is Justin Goldman from the Goalie Guild and Lift the Mask, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Austin and Kevin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NHL Opinions of the Week, and it's the man that got me back who won 9-6 in this NHL mock draft predictions, Austin.
I had to, Kevin. I'm sorry. It's a sport that I should know more, and this year you called that into question.
It's okay. I thought I was only gonna have 2 points for the number one overall pick, but the next thing I got some back-to-back picks in the 20s, which I'm very proud of. So congrats, but I'm also proud of myself for how this one was a rough recording with my misspellings.
Yeah, that's true. But I am happy. This is my best NHL one I think ever. I don't think I've ever gotten 10 points in NHL before. We'll look back at it whenever we do our huge review. But we did well. I mean, I think combined that's 15 points. I think we did better on NHL than we did NBA, because how many did you get in NBA? Like 9?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Yeah, but I'm very proud of my performance.
Yeah, and you should be. It's good. But yeah, let's just go through it really quick. The first pick, of course, was Bedard. Good pick. He's one of the best. And I would have been shocked if they didn't go with Bedard. But then the second one was Anaheim Ducks select Leo Carlson. He's a really good center. And then 3 was Adam Fontilli, which I think is kind of a steal for the Blue Jackets at 3.
Yeah, Fontanelli. I mean, it's very weird that both in the NHL and the NBA, it seemed like the clear second best player to me ended up going 3. So that is very weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm curious why the Ducks went went Carlson at 2 instead of Fontilli.
Fontanelli, yeah.
Fontanelli, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher all these names, but that's just something I'm curious about. Then Will Smith goes to the San Jose Sharks. He's not bad too, so it's a pretty good pick for them.
Yeah, 100%. I like the pick here, and Will Smith to the Sharks is something I predicted, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, mine were all jumbled, and so I just missed them. I had them going. I was just one person off in my top 4. Then 5, the Canadians go David Ronbacher, defenseman. You and I both had them going with Michkov, but they do need help with defensemen, so I don't think that's a bad pick for them.
Yeah, and when I was one off. I had Reinbacher going 6 to the Coyotes.
I also had Reinbacher going 6, and they took someone. They had Dmitry Simashev, who I don't think I had in my draft. Did you have him?
Dmitry.
Yeah, the Coyotes.
I had Dmitry going 19.
Okay.
So I did have him in my draft, just not even remotely close to where he ended up going.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how that turns out. Then number 7, this is where Michkov goes. Big risk, but we'll see if it works out for the Flyers.
Yeah, and I had Michkov going 5, so I think he's not necessarily a steal, but he definitely fell further than I expected.
Yeah, and then 8 we have the Capitals going Ryan Leonard, good scorer and a good right wing. I don't think that's a bad pick for them.
No, I had him going defenseman because I thought that was a bigger need. But if they want to go winger, that's not a bad choice.
And then Red Wings went center with Nate Danielson. Not a bad pick for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Then number 10, the Blues went center. Good pick for them. They just need really good players, and I think Delibir Dvorsky is a good player.
Yeah, Dvorsky is good. I had him just a little bit lower at 12. So another player that was close but didn't get right.
Yeah, I had Dvorsky at 9, so just a little bit higher. And then the Canucks take a defenseman, Tom Willander. That's something that I think they need, so good pick.
Yeah, especially after getting rid of or buying out Oliver Ekman-Larsson. This is a good pick for them. I didn't have them going defenseman, but Willander's a guy I had going at 8. So if they agree with me, it's Solomon's a top 10 pick. Getting him here is definitely a steal.
And then the Coyotes take a Daniel Butt, the left winger. He was a guy I had in my draft, but I didn't have him getting drafted until the 30th pick.
Wow, not until the 30th?
Yeah.
I had him going 24 to the Predators. So we both had him going much lower.
Yeah. So 2 reaches for the Coyotes. Then Buffalo Sabres, Zach Benson, left winger. This is, I think, a little bit lower than me.
I had Benson going at 13. This is one of my correct picks. So
I had him actually also going to 13. Huh. Forgot about that. I missed that. But yeah, I also am going at 13.
So you have 2 more points?
Yeah, but so it's closer, but you win
9-8.
Yeah, 9-8. So yeah. I had him exactly there. So that's interesting. Then the Penguins, Brandon Yeager, center. I think that's a good pick for them with Crosby getting a little bit older.
Yeah, I had him going defenseman, especially with what happened to Chris Letang this past season, but I understand the choice.
And then 15, the Predators go Matthew Wood, right winger. I think no disagreements for me.
Yeah, it's not necessarily who I had, but it's a pick and need.
And then Calgary Flames go left wing, Samuel Hanzek. They do need some more wingers. So
yeah, that's a guy I didn't have going until 26, so it would be a little bit of a reach for me, but I understand the pick still.
Yeah, I think it's a reach for me too because I had him at 27. And then 17, Red Wings go defenseman, Axel Sandin Palinka.
Yeah, this is a guy I had it going at 14, so I definitely think this is a good pick.
And then the next pick for 18 is the Winnipeg Jets going Colby Barlow.
Yeah, I had Barlow going at 7, so there was something either up or they didn't see in him that I necessarily saw. So we'll see if it works out.
And then, we'll have to see that. And then 19, Oliver Moore to the Blackhawks, a center. I don't think that's a bad pick.
It's definitely not a guy I had going a little bit higher at 16.
And then this is one of the picks I got right. Edward Sale to the Kraken, the left winger. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. 21, Minnesota Wild, Charlie Stramel, the center. That's also a pick. I knew they were going to go center. Wasn't sure, and I got lucky here.
Yeah, this is a guy I didn't even have on my list, so it's another great pick.
And then the Flyers go defenseman, Oliver Bonk. They just need good players, and it's always good to have a defenseman.
Yeah, this is a guy I had going at 22, but to the Blackhawks in a trade, so I only get 1 point here.
And that's your winning point.
That is the difference.
And then the next thing is the Rangers selecting Gabriel Perreault, the right winger.
Yes. I had Perot going much, much higher. I had Perot going at 10. So another player that I saw more in than obviously the experts.
Yeah, I had him going at 12, so this is lower for me as well. Predators took Tanner Molendek, a defenseman.
Yeah, this is a guy I didn't have on my list, I don't believe. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't have him either. St. Louis Blues go center again with Otto Stenberg.
Another player I had much higher. I had Stenberg going at 15, and he falls all the way to 25.
I had Otto Stenberg going 31, so you and I are kind of split on him. Then the Sharks get Quentin Musty, a left winger.
Yeah, well, you got the Kraken pick right. This is who I ended up having the Kraken take at 20. So
Yeah. And then 27, the Avalanche goes center, Callum Ritchie. This is something we talked about it in their needs. They needed maybe some more depth at center.
yeah, I had him taking a center, but I thought Danielson would fall a lot farther. So that's who I had here.
And then the Maple Leafs go right winger with Easton Cohen, who I believe was not on my board.
He wasn't on mine either, and I had the Leafs going goaltender here.
Yeah, I had the Blues going goaltender, but their 29th pick, they went Theo Lindstein at a defenseman.
Yeah, another guy that wasn't on my board, I don't believe.
And then the Carolina Hurricanes selected Bradley Nadeau.
Yeah, Nadeau was how I do win this as well. That's my so if we're counting in order, that's my 8th and 9th point right there.
Nice. Very good. Colorado Avalanche selected defenseman Mikhail Gaev.
And you said you had him at 32, correct?
Yeah, I am 32.
Nice.
So yeah, good. They do need help on defenseman. And the Vegas Golden Knights go center, which I don't think is a bad pick for them. David Edstrom.
Yeah. I don't believe I had him on my list either, but when you get down to the bottom of the board, it's much harder to actually have guys that get drafted.
Yeah, and that's all we got. Nothing too crazy, just the Coyotes picks. But any final thoughts, Austin?
No, and getting 8 points from you, Kevin, I know I still won, but that's a very impressive thing for you.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, really good. Yeah, good showing. We're hitting our stride with the draft predictions. Make sure to check out all our other draft videos and be on the lookout for them in the future. Make sure to check out on socials and leave us a review if you would like a positive review. That's all we got. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.